go.
Cleanses your spirit, sends them back. If you picked up hitchhikers on the way, sends them home to country. But any spirits that are connected to you through blood and through family, and that spiritual connection, they stay with you anyway, because that's your family, that's your blood. So this just helps send back any spirits that travelled with you, because you come through a lot of people's country to get here, and you might brought angara with you, spirits with you. Wandu, good? Wandu yanang nuray nang ngapali yata. Adne mata yata wuchinat. Walpi yurikang inanga. Unda vanilla kuyani. Sudadapa, Jediawara, Bangala, Nukunu, Wilkali. Ngapali yuranya mata inanga. We like to welcome you all here to Ngapali yata, our country. And when we say our country, it means all of us. Ngapala means all of us, because we're all custodians of country. And the country you're travelling through today and the next few days is Adnyamatna. Adnya is a rock, and Matan is a group of people. But those rock people are made up of 4 different clans, and we have close relationships with 3 other clans. So we've got Walpi, is through here, Flinders, Central Flinders. Northwest is Kuyani. Northeast is Rinadapa. Jediawa out to the east, and then the Wilkali mob down there to the southeast, and then out to the west there and southwest is the Bungala mob that we have a special relationship. We've got shared country with. So I'd like to acknowledge the significance to this country, to our people, and acknowledge the elders, past, present and emerging. Our people, our ancestors have been on this country for around about 50 to 60,000 years, and that's scientifically proven. But it doesn't matter about age. We've been here since the beginning of time. Ngapala Yaka, our country, all of us. Wandu? Good. So today you're going through Walpi, and then you'll go down through Adjamata Walpi, and then you'll come to Bangala Yaka, and Bangala mob are from the Eyre Peninsula and Spencer Gulf area, and they have shared country as well with Nukunu down in Corn. So Wandu Yanang Nura, Wandu Ikang Nura, and Wandu Nukandi. So good to have you here. Have a good time while you're here, and have a safe journey. Good journey on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! The first ever 200 miler in the outback in Australia is underway!
Yeah! So, yeah.
Where's your face at?
Oh man, I'm lost. And there they all go. Man, I feel like I'm being left behind. I guess we should. I'm not the sweeper. Holy shit. There's a sweeper behind us. There's the field in front of us. It's a race at the not so pointy end here. It's a bit windy. We're a little bit ahead of pace target. Pace target for this section is 10 minutes a kilometre. So sitting on 8:20, but not too overly excited. Taking things pretty easy. See anything that looks like a hill, and we're just walking it. See how we go. We're on the Glass Gorge Scenic Drive. Narrow, winding road. Next 30 kilometres. How good is that? Oh, bit of land for sale. There's St Mark's Anglican Church at Blinman. So we're like about 2 hours in. I don't know how far we've gone. Does that matter? Who cares? Anyway, it's about 17 degrees on the watch thermometer. So I had a bunch of snakes in the first hour, so that was probably 20 grams of carbs. I just finished a Cliff Bar, so that's 38 grams of carbs, pardon me. And I've drunk one flask with 66 grams of Infinite. So if I could do some maths, which I can't because it's the start, by the end I won't be able to do any maths at all. What was that? 66 plus 38, that's like 100 something, and some 120, so divide by 2 is about 60 grams an hour. That's not a bad intake. Anyway, that's the last maths lesson. Oh, moving on. Oh, can you see the sweep? He's catching up. Well, I don't know who that guy is, but or person, sorry. Anyway. Well, we're at like 10 o'clock. Just had my 30 gram apricot bites and half a flask of 66 gram Infinite. So what's that? Can't maths. Anyway, moving on. Just thought I'd stop here for a bit because yeah, it's not a bad little view. Still a bit windy. Well, here we are rolling into aid station 1 about 50 minutes ahead of time. I should have been doing a 10-minute pace. We've managed to crank an 8-minute 10-second pace. So even though I'm pretty much at the back of the field, yeah, it's a challenge to not get a bit excited, to keep things in check. Plus, you know, you get these lovely bits like this bit here and you go, it's pretty easy to move on this. It's got a gentle downhill slope, you know, got a nice set of fresh legs. We'll just glide on down here. Anyway, what do I need? Gotta change my shirt. Gotta get some pseudo cream and sunscreen. I think I'll keep this hat. We'll see how we go. Hey, some water, and some info. It's the party. Oh, so we've just left behind Karen and Connor at the first aid station. There's Cracker. So I get to the aid station and, put my infinite powder in my thingy and put all my snacks in my doodad and I'm just about to leave and put my shirt on, sunscreen up. Michelle goes, shirt's on back to front. Anyway, we'll sort that bit out. Just about to leave, I go, didn't actually put any water in my backpack. So anyway, we've remedied that situation. And it's a very early in the course. It's a pretty silly thing if you forget to put water in your backpack. Anyway, it's 10:35, so I'm leaving there a bit early. Maybe we'll find a nice shady spot to chill out for a bit. Take a 10-minute breather. We'll get out at the next stop. See ya! So it may look like I'm going backwards. It's just an optical illusion. Oh, fuck. Oh. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. So I thought I'd better do a check-in. I was trundling along before. I was like, oh my, it's raining. There's I can feel water drops on the back of my legs. I was like, oh no. So, yes, anyway, quickly stopped and the top had slid off of the hydration bladder. So, I think I got it before too much poured out of there. Anyway, I don't know if you can see these mountains and things, they're pretty impressive stuff. See you all in a bit. Here's something a bit interesting, or perhaps interesting for me, maybe not for you. This wall the road is on, it's all dry wall stone construction. It's pretty impressive stuff. Oops, sorry Skip, I'll blur up Skip's a bit sad there. There's the rest of him. Right, moving on. Right, 12 o'clock, check in. It's balmy 23 degrees here. Let's just ignore my lap pace, which is 8 minutes 42 when it should be 11 minutes. Anyway, I've had my Jojo low GI biscuits. They're pretty yummy, and a pack of Vegemite and cheese crackers. Also fairly interesting. Yeah, just cracking along, crack-a-lacking, about 6 k's to the next aid station. Yeah, it's a bit windy back there, getting blown around. Not sure if you can hear me. Anyway, I better catch up to George and number 233. Well, that was the warm-up, I guess. It's nearly lunchtime, and the Hyson Trail apparently is just up here. So that was just that was the warm-up bit. I don't want to get you all motion sickness, but let's pan around. We can get George. He's coming in. Look at that. He's going to do a jump shot for us. Oh mate, here. Right, so We're now on the Hyson proper. Bit of a creek bed, sort of this squidgy slate gravel stuff. So pace has dropped considerably. Hopefully we'll get a bit of shade in a minute. Well, here we are, Wild Dog Creek. Anyway, so it's about 2 o'clock. Got a lap pace of 11:41. That's what I'm doing. So that's a bit more back in line with the predicted pace. Maybe a bit under. I'm not too stressed. It's pretty warm, 27 on the pod thermometer, which is located on my chest strap, so it's sort of in the shade of my body. I don't know if it would actually pick up body heat. That's interesting thought. I hadn't really given it much thought. Anyway, oh, there's a bit of wind back. So the wind had stopped before. Sort of made the heat a bit more not oppressive, but warm. But a little bit of breeze goes a long way. So we've come through that last aid station, had some 2-minute noodles, which were good. The drop bag from there went somewhere else, so the crew used the spares. So I think I picked up a raspberry 80-gram infinite and a, what's the 90-gram one? Oh, we'll find out when I taste it. 90-gram caffeinated one. So I've got 2 infinites on board. We picked up some snacks. I've got some, I think, diced pears. What else? Chicken crimpies. What was the third thing? Oh, a baked fruit thing, doovy woovy. And I ate my school chocolate apricot bar thing. They had a cold can of 200ml ginger beer for me, which was very nice. We reapplied sunscreen, filled up one of my 1.5 litre bladders. I think the other one's still got a bit of water in it, so that'll be my, if I drink all the 1.5, there's a little bit left in the other one, I think. There's a pigeon boar in between here and the next aid stop, so we'll check that out when we get there. Can't remember how long this section is, or I think it's supposed to be about 3.5 hours. I think about 30 minutes in. Managed to adjust the data screens on my watch so I can see lap time, which is useful since I'm measuring like calorie consumption sort of around hours, and the hours are from the aid stations, so it's useful to have lap time for me anyway at this point. Anyway, I'm going to try and find a shady bit and put a bit of Sudocrem on the back of my right ankle, because it's just feels a bit rubby, and normally I wouldn't give I wouldn't be too concerned, but there's a long way to go. So I find myself, I'm looking for a bench or a chair. I'm not thinking we're going to find one out here, so we might just have to find a nice bit of dirt in a shady bit. Anyway, that was the 2 o'clock dribble. See ya. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Check in. I was getting a bit, couldn't remember what I'd eaten, but I think I ate the fruit roll thing. So next up, I think we'll go the pears. So yeah, still pretty. Feels a bit warm, but there's a bit of a breeze that comes and goes. It's quite nice. Just went over our second stile for the day, in style, and apparently it's about 4 k's until Pigeon Bore. Anyway, I won't bore you any further. I'll see you in a second. Well, it's not time for my next update yet, but now the trees are in the way. Coming around here, where's a spiky view. But I know the spiky view doesn't come through too well. But anyway, moving on, I'm off to some boar still. Hopefully it won't be too boring. Well, here we are, Pigeon Bore. Wonder how this thing works. Oh, snazzy. Well, I'm gonna grab some water thingy and get stuck into that. Oh, Pigeon Bore, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. I don't know what could make it better. It was awesome. Cold, fresh water. I don't know what people say. Tastes a bit metallic, but you know, comes out of a pipe or whatever. May have highly elevated concentrations of lead. I'm sure it's just fine. Anyway, oh, that was good. I feel $1 million. Next stop is Aruna. So off we go. What's up, homies? It's like oh fuck, I've just changed my watch. Anyway, it's at 5 o'clock. Oh really? Balls this up. We'll fix it in editing. It's like 4 o'clock. There you go. It's 4 o'clock. We've done 55 kilometres in 9 hours, which isn't too shabby. We're doing, what's our pace and shit? Oh, does it really matter? They're all just numbers. We could talk about something interesting. Anyway, lap pace is 10:52. That's a bit close to 11, which is I think where we were headed. Feels like we've got about 3 k's to Aruna, Jamaica. Anyway, I can't remember which screen I'm supposed to leave my watch on. Fuck, it's all a bit like that, isn't it, some days? It's not like I've got anything else to do out here. So, summing up, what's the last thing we ate? Oh, pears. Like one of those kids' cup pear thingies that, you know, fruit cups. Probably terrible. Was awesome. 10 out of 10. Would recommend again. Next on our food menu list is chicken crimpies. I've been quite looking forward to that. And that stop at Pigeon Bore was pretty good. I think I was actually supposed to stop there for like 10 minutes. Anyway, so not the best at keeping track of stuff. It's probably going to get worse. And yep. See ya. Well, it would be the 5 o'clock update, except I think it's a bit past, maybe quarter past or something. So we just came through Aruna, Jamaica aid station in Heshenborsk. washed my feet. How good was that? Thanks to my crew chief. And new shoes, new socks. I'm a new man. So, found the trail again. So Mitch got a bit lost on the last bit, tracking some hills, so he just got in as I was leaving. So maybe we'll catch up with him a bit later. So I picked up my long sleeve merino top, my buff and gloves, got them in my pack just in case they need them before the next spot, which is Trezina, which from memory is where the Hubert 50 starts. So anyway, I had a little bit longer stop there than I planned, but that's okay. I'm still a bit ahead. Looking at the times, calculated times for the next section was a bit like, what Python viewpoint? Look, I'm just going to stay on this road. Yeah, looking at the next few kilometres, minutes per kilometre for the next couple of legs, I think it might be a little bit over optimistic. Anyway, I guess I better see what we can do about keeping roughly on track, but I don't want to really expend any effort at this stage because there'll be plenty of time where we need some of that later. Anyway, enough the drill. See you, dudes. Right, well, I don't know if you can see behind me, but anyway, ranges. I guess that's the sort of stuff you see in the Flinders Ranges. Anyway, 6 o'clock, check in. Can't remember what I'm talking about. Oh, what did I have at the last stop? So I stopped for about 20-30 minutes, had a Gatorade, had a pudding, vanilla rice custard and pudding thingy. That wasn't too bad. Had some soup, like a beetroot soup, with sour cream from the lovely aid station. Yeah, I don't think I've had anything since then. It's probably time for snacks. So on the menu for this section, of course, I've got ginormous big Woolworths sugar infested biscuit. Got some more fruit, I think, and maybe a pack of snakes or something. Oh, I can see a runner in front of me. That's an unusual sign, isn't it? Maybe she was checking out the view from the top here. It is pretty amazing, and it goes all the way around. Anyway, better get on with it. Oh, what's it? Pace is 11:53. I think the target pace is supposed to be like 10:30. So yeah, I don't know where that target pace came from. Anyway, it's downhill, so I guess I should jog for a bit. Okay, here's the 7 o'clock update. If it all looks like it's all dark and black and stuff, that's because it is. Anyway, I better turn my head torch back on because otherwise I'm going to trip over. So there you go. Just saw a light over there. I think we're about 3 k's from Trezina, so we're getting in there soon. Chillaxing for a bit. Anyway, I'm not sure we should do these like hourly things in the middle of the night. I mean, what are you going to do? Stare at some blackness? There's some sort of light here, I mean, as in the sky, lights and stuff. I thought I could have my head torch on like really low, but I might have to save that for fire roads because I can't really see where I'm going if it's on really low. And the reflections off of the Hisense posts are super useful, but I don't see them when they're on really low. Anyway, enough drivel. See ya. It's like 8 o'clock-ish. See ya. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9 o'clock. We're cruising along at a lap pace of 10 minutes 32 at the moment. So I think sort of on target for this section. We're going to have like an hour's break back at Dragona, but I think we had about half an hour, and which is, I don't know, it probably wasn't the yeah. Anyway, let's just be here and now and not back then. It's temperatures dropped from about 20 degrees. Now it's 15.8. So we'll see how we go when we get to Bonnaroo or whatever it's called. The next one, about 7 kilometres more. We might switch from our synthetic top to a merino t-shirt. Depends. It keeps getting a couple of degrees cooler. It's probably not a bad idea. I've got the long sleeve one in the bag just in case, and the buff and the gloves. So yeah. What else? Middleside hut. Stopped there, had a look. Was radiating heat. The hut was baking. So yeah. That was about it. What's on the menu? So the last aid station we had some tuna noodles, ate all the beef jerky, had ginger beer, a couple of cups of water. Now I think we've got another fruit cup, some sort of crappy chocolate stick thing, school bar, and some crackers. I might get stuck into those crackers. Anyway, important cracker eating business to do. So signing off. Well, it's like, I think it's midnight. Can you see that amazing moon? It's sort of on my LCD screen, looks like a little dot. But from here, it's pretty spec. Anyway, oh man, now I can't see where I'm going. I have to turn my light back on. Right, that sign says 4.4 to something. I don't know what. Actually, that's an interesting point. Big slide down a hill thingy. That was pretty technically. Since the last aid station. Oh, did we have a last aid station update? Got to the aid station. It was pretty packed and busy. Had some spaghetti out of a tin from the drop bag. Got all the nutrition onboarded. Put on my lightweight synthetic fleece because it was a bit chilly. Waited around for a few minutes. Thought, oh well, better get out of here because yeah, it was chocker aid station, quite busy. So got out of there, did that silly downhill thingy into a creek bed full of spider webs. Anyway, that didn't last forever, so that was good. Just climbed up a bit of a incline. I'm just single tracking it now. Next spot is Wilcolo or something, campground, which is a little bit, I can't remember how much, before Wilpena. So anyway, guess I don't need to worry, just need to keep moving. Now the lap pace time after all of that creek bedding and hill descending technically bits and ascendings, I'm sitting on 14 minutes, and I think I'm supposed to be about 11 minutes, so it doesn't sound much, but 3 minutes a kilometre over, I don't know, 24 kilometres, 24 by 3, if anyone could do the maths for me, that'd be great, but it's probably like an hour, blown an hour. So it's not the end of the earth, because we're a little bit in front anyway. But yeah, so we'll just keep going, get there, get to the Wilpena Pound sleep station, maybe try to have a bit of a kip, and then do that crazy climb. Yeah, St Mary's peak climb. Ah, yes. Anyway, got to go. Hope you're doing well. See you in a bit. It's like the 1:13 check-in. It's a sign. Oh, 3 o'clock check-in, and guess where we are? That's Dad's tent over there. Should go kick a few pegs, but anyway, let's let them sleep. 3 o'clock. We're at Wilpena Pound. In there is an amazing toilet block with amazing showers. Anyway, let's go find the aid station, eh? Thanks, guys. What I forgot to say? I forgot to say we ate one of those big chocolate brownie Cliff Bars. We ate some mangoes, they were really nice, juicy mango cup. We ate, what else did we eat? Cliff Box, no, the jelly ones, and some pure caffeinated gel. Anyway, didn't eat the burger wings because I put them in the back of my pack. They're only like 10 grams carbs anyway. So, I better go catch this guy in front of me. Hey, see ya. Good morning, it's your 5 o'clock check-in. The sleep plan didn't go too well. Managed to get my shoes and socks off. Squiggled around a bit, sweated, got too hot, got too cold. Had too much sugar and drank too much water. Anyway, so got up, shoes back on, sent the crew my ginormous shopping list of stuff I would like on return, and headed out for the St Mary's Peak Leap. This is going to be very interesting. So yeah, hopefully the sun will come up at some stage. My other torch that I changed the batteries in is rooted. It just turns off all the time. So anyway, got the backup torch, but at this brightness it only lasts for about 2 hours. So yes, the joys. So hopefully we'll get there before we'll get some sunrise before it carks it. Anyway, better concentrate on what I'm doing. Perhaps next you'll get a view from the top of St Mary's. Although, yes, perhaps it will take more than 50 minutes to get there, considering it's a 960 metre peak, and the world record for a vertical kilometre is about 28 minutes by Killian Jornet, so, and I'm not Killian. So, yeah, later dudes. Good morning, it's 6 o'clock. I didn't make it to the top yet. I think I can see the top, perhaps. Anyway, here's the sunrise. Maybe? Or is it just the glow? Well, we'll see how much we can see when we get to the top, hey? Onwards we go. I think you would like this, Steffi. It's like bouldering. Well, I think we made it. I'm going to freeze my ass off up here. Oh, but there's a bit of a view. Anyway, now to climb back down again. I guess go the other way. Whew, it's getting chilly. I better move. I don't care what the time is. Fuck, look at this. All the way round. Oh, maybe that tree will be in the way. It's St Mary's Peak up there, so we don't go right up to the peak. Anyway, oh, bit tired now. Deal with this nosy. Finished my barbecue shapes. That was a bit hard to climb the cliff and eat barbecue shapes at the same time and breathe, and because I had to use both hands. So barbecue shapes are done. Don't think we've got a lot of food on this segment. We've got two flasks of infinite 90 grams of carb in each serve, which is probably quite a bit. So I probably estimated 4 or 5 hours. So it's like 45 grams an hour just from infinite. So maybe that's why pizza shapes and barbecue snacks it is. Had a hot chocolate at the aid station before I left, and oh, there was a juice box in my bag, so I mashed that. I think when I get back to the aid station, I'll see if they've got any hot, real food and have something proper to eat instead of kids' lunch snacks. Not that you should feed that sort of shit to your kids. Anyway, I'll see you in a while, crocodile. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock check-in at 7:20. Oops. So we've been cranking for 24 hours and 16 minutes and 30 seconds. We've done 117 kilometres so far. Sadly, I'm unable to do any maths in my head, but hopefully we can get this finished based on those times. Anyway, it's another 8 something kilometres back to Wilpena. We're going pretty slow through here. It's supposed to be like a 12-minute lap pace for this section, and we're sitting on like 18 or something, which is pretty horrific. 6 minutes more a kilometre over 18 kilometres. Who can do that maths? Not me. Anyway, better get cracking. Not sure what's going to happen when we get there. I might have to have a rest, see if I can snoozy this time. Who knows? See ya! This is your captain speaking. This is the 8:38 update. Updates will now occur whenever the fuck I want. Let's say hi to a couple of the fellas, gentlemen. They're looking pretty fresh. Anyway, we're back at where the fuck? Wilpena. Apparently, maybe fried rice. I don't know. Let's see what's on the menu. Nutrition and hydration report. I've done a bin. Not very good. I think I had a banana cake thing, which was just interesting. But I think that's a very limited number of carbs. And my barbecue shapes, which is also limited number of carbs. I think I was supposed to get all my carbs from those two 90 gram flasks, one of which is pretty much still full. So anyway, bit tanked on hydration. Lap pace 14:22. I think it was supposed to be like 12:10 or something, so I've lost 2 minutes 10 on 18 kilometers, so do the maths. I don't know what that's at, like 40 minutes or something. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll just keep plodding along. Actually, I better plod a bit faster. I want to go to the crapper. Oh, there's an emu. See ya. G'day, it's the 10:55 update. We just made it out of Wilpena Pound aid station for the second time. Had a bit of a bucket wash, new socks, new shirt, changed all the stuff, got all the things, ate some chickpea curry, ate some pancakes. It's a bit warm. Anyway, off we go to Black Gap or something. I think that's the last aid station. We'll see the crew until Mount Little tonight. So, got a few things to think about, whether I'm going to grab a bunch of stuff or just see how we go. Oh, there's a bunch of emus running around. It's a bit Jurassic Park. So I don't know if you can see them up there. There you go. And running back and forth and all over the place. Sort of remind me of raptors coming to get me. Anyway, I'll see you at Black Gap or beyond. Well, it's our 12:04 update. I'm just crawling along. It's a bit hot. Gonna go find a car somewhere with air conditioning and lie in it for a while. Anyway, here we are at the at this lookout place. It's pretty smick. Hello, it's fucking 1:26. It's fucking 31.3 degrees. Anyway, it's a bit warm, but I won't like piss and moan about that. I've got other things to piss and moan about. No, nice little creek bit. Oh, back there I got to this bit and I was like, oh, where's the thing going? I was like, oh, that looks like a path, and the GPX just goes straight over there, down that gully. I was like, oh, lost the path. Oh, I can just scramble down. You know, about 10 minutes later, there's me holding onto the side of the fucking dirt for grim life, trying not to slide further down this thing and kill myself. And I think to myself, you know, it's probably not a good idea what I'm doing. So I climbed all the way back up, scrambled all the way back up, went back around, found the last sign, and followed that, which went a bit of a completely different direction. But there you go, follow the signs. So I think we're like 2 or 3 kilometres from hopefully what is the van with the air conditioner, and I'm going to have a break. Try to reduce my core body temperature, and instead of walking around in the stupidly hot part of the day, I can walk around in the nice cool part of the night. That's plan A17 variant 2. Anyway, enough drivelling shit. I don't want another one of those incidents when I was in that alligator gorge. That was pretty funny, actually. Right, moving on. I'll see you at some stage. It's got my super duper in my Bunnings hat. It's like a 3:30 report or something. Got out of Black Gap aid station where I just sat in Dad's van for an hour and a half with the air conditioner running. Karen did some blister draining surgery on my little toe and a couple on my heel. So we'll see how that holds on. Thought it was better than having it, you know, go feral and pop and turn into a big pile of grief. So anyway, I'm back out. I was gonna try and hide there for, I don't know, for most of forever, but they've topped up my water bags and my food stuff. Got a super duper to go. Yeah, it's still hot though. I think I was just saying, oh, it's cooled down. There's a bit of a breeze, but yeah, it still feels pretty hot. Anyway, we've got like 15 kilometres or something to Red Range Road, which is a water tank, an unmanned aid station water tank. And there, I've got a bag full of crap, yeah, in the back of my pack. There I'll have to use the water tank and do all the stuff, and then it's another, I don't know, 16 k's to Mount Little or something, which is where apparently the pizza is. So, you know, pizza sounds good. I thought I'd test it. I've still got my Legionnaires hat in case I need it, but I thought I'd test out this Bunnings hat. There were a bunch of people at the Feral Pig Ultra, which was even hotter than this, and they had these hats, and I was like, why do they have the hats? So anyway, I'm giving it a crack. It obviously has a ginormous brim and a shade thing, and the top of it is elevated off your head. So instead of like the Legionnaires where it's touching your head, where the sun beats down on, it has a bit of through breeze, coolage, bit of a ceiling cavity or something. What do you call that? Anyway, I better stop crapping on because my super duper is melting and it's important shit. So anyway, walkers follow fence. The fence is sort of, it's not a fence on the fence, but anyway, Moving on. The views out here are pretty insane. See ya, aloha. It's 5:34. Update. The temperature has dropped about 10 or 15 degrees down to 21, so it's much nicer. Not dying. Just stuck in and out of creek beds and stuff. Got about 5 k's till Red Range, which is a tank. I've had what did I eat? Ate some apricot bites and an LCM bar. Those things should be banned. And don't know what I've got for next hour. Surprise. Anyway, but just thought I'd say hi before it gets too dark. See ya. Good morning. I'd just like to say, fuck creek beds. And now, with the recording going. Right. Time to follow a creek. 8 o'clock. Got some sheep. Eating some salt and vinegar chips. Yep. That's about it. If we don't get out of this creek bed soon, we're going to go and ride one of these sheep over there. Maybe. Right. Guess what? No more follow the fucking creek. Yay! Hello, it's 12:11. Apparently it's Friday. I'm just leaving Hawker. So I stayed there for, I can't remember now, maybe 2.5 hours. So I had a bit of a wash in a bucket. I had some pulled pork with pickles in a bowl. That. Dad went and got me icy pole and some ice. Had a bit of a lie down in the shade. Got to the medic and Karen did a bit more foot repair care. So he'd seen lots of feet and he was pretty happy. He said my feet were just very, very good condition, which is good because, you know, there's still a little bit to go. It's just fucking bacon. It's like 30 degrees. This section to the next mandate station is ginormous. It's like 38 k's or something. I think I'm going to be there in the dark. There's a water drop somewhere along the way. So I've had to try and stick like the next bunch of nutrition stuff in my bag because it might be night, and I'm a bit worried about. Well, I'm not worried about the cold, but I know what happens, and you know, it can be a long way from somewhere, and being cold is not fun. So I've got the long sleeve merino, got the waterproof jacket, got the mandatory first aid kit, got the batteries. So I'm packing like a full load, to flasks of Infinite. Got all my snacks for the next bit. Taking my poles. Wearing some sort of knee-height gaiters for that grass that Ian and I. But so we filled both water bladders with ice and water. So it's nice and cooling on my back at the moment. So hopefully that has something to do. Helps a bit with this. My temperature potty thing says 30. So my dare say synthetic on, because that's probably the best one in the heat. They strapped some rubby spot on my back. Put all the suit cream on, put all the sunscreen on. Jeez, it's got a lot of stuff. Anyway, then we, it was time to go. So I'm walking up to that hill that goes up to that thing that starts heading off to Mount Elm. So hopefully when I'm at Mount Elm, pardon me, I have enough brains that I can check the water tank for the guy at the Friends of Hyson who said it had leaked. So I'm assuming it'll be empty. And then I can't remember the next bit to Barnes Road, but from memory it was a long exposed but I guess when Ian and I did it was pretty bloody hot too. But we hadn't, didn't have 200 kilometres already in our legs. The 100 milers have started, so I guess it won't be long before John Chongi will come tearing past. Give him a hoo-ha. Anyway, see you around. So it's 1 o'clock, still pretty toasty, but there's a bit of cloud cover. It's still a bit warm. Headed up Jarvis Hill. Don't know if you can see that little road thing. Yeah, go up that. See ya. So it's I don't know what time. It's 3:46, and I know geology's really interesting and shit, but fuck rocks. 5:22, just missed John Chongi running past. There he goes. Don't know if you can see him. He's looking good. What did he say? 6 hours and 62 kilometres, so far out. That's some pace. And it's been quite warm, so yeah. See how he goes, hey. Good work, John. Good morning, it's like 1:42 and we're in the Joel bus of fun. We had a little bit of rain since our last check-in with John Chongi. I made it around to the Barnes Road water only drop. Tried to have a bit of a snooze at the Hyson platform after that, which sort of took me about 30 minutes to realise that wasn't happening. And then started the 10k slog back along the ridge line, and it poured with rain, and there was some pretty nasty winds. Managed to, after about 10 minutes, find a nice dry tree and get all my everything on. Everything. And then I went back out and spent the next couple of hours grinding into Padacuna. All the roads have just turned to like slippery, slimy, it's either like or mush. So my waterproof shoes were pretty good for about half an hour until they filled up with water, and then they were squidgy all the way back in. It was pretty sketchy out there for a while, and Dad somehow has managed to get the car here, which I think it might be stuck here for quite some time now. Who knows? He's a pretty good driver. Maybe that's where I get my amazing high ace driving skills from. And I was just had a bit of a get dried, lay in the back of the car, chilled out for a bit. Sort of looked like maybe most of the heavy rain had stopped. So I started putting all the gear on. Joe was pretty much ready, and the message was stay in the aid stations until sunrise, and if you just left one, go back to it. So we were just about to, trudge out into the night, and we'll just have to have some more sleepies. Oh no! I wonder if I should take my socks on. I'll just put them on. Anyway, I will contemplate these and other amazing things whilst charging my camera. Bye.
But then we couldn't come up. We went.
How was that run for you,
back into corner.
John?
Yeah, and come out and don't.
Yeah, it was a good sleep in the car.
Well, it's 6:52. Joel's looking,
Fresh.
fresh. How was that run, Joel? Was it good?
Yeah, still at kilometre 0. I'll get there eventually, maybe.
His pace is a little bit on the poor side. Anyway, it looks much nicer this morning
I drove up yesterday.
than last night. But the race has been cold, so now we just get to have a little bit of a picnic out here because the roads are a bit sketchy. So apparently we'll be here till about lunchtime, and they're gonna have a reassessment and a bit of a plan, come up with maybe a bit of a plan for how we gonna do some vehicle extraction. You can see the mud puddles under the wheels of this car. Anyway, amazingly, it looks like most of the people who'd left Hawker got here. I heard some people were in a bit of a spot of bother, and the rest of them. But anyway, let's maybe go see if we can get a cup of coffee. I haven't had a coffee for years. Maybe I should have a cup of tea. I think maybe a cup of coffee, something hot. Oh, there's Big Z, the legend. Wow, look at all these cars. I did have the thought last night as I was doing that horrific bit up on the ridge, thinking to myself, I'll slog all the way here and they won't have been able to get here, and this poor little aid station out in the middle of nowhere will just be in a spot of bother. I can't imagine what would have happened if we'd had bad weather at Leaks Pass last year at our aid station, because we didn't have shelter really at all. We had a couple of marquees, but I guess you do what you have to do. Anyway, it's like a camping ground. Someone call it Uber. So just going for a bit of a walk, a couple hundred metres out of the thing. There's a bit of a creek that looks a bit sloppy, actually quite sloppy. So yeah. Yep. There's a mountain up there. Oh, now my shoes are all dirty. Oh, look, Joel's shoes are dirty.
pretend I've gone for a run.
Better, yeah, throw a bit of mud on the rest of your clothes. Ugh. We've just torn up the track just by walking here.
I think I slept in the Miler simulator front seat.
Up.
So, I do feel like I've been for a run.
Jeepers. Oh, here's a few big boys making it through the... Just give it some stick. Ah, yeah. Not a problem. Oh. Ah, yeah. Oh, churned a bit there. Oh. Got a little bit of extra mud now.
Yep. There go all the real four-wheel drives now. It's only 11 k's to the road.
Oh, which one? That way?
Yeah.
It's only like 25 plus 10. It's only 35 to Hawker.
Right.
The other way.
On the high.
Yeah.
Someone with a... Alright, ready. Right guys, what do you want to say to Sean? Oh, here we go.
Right, so a couple of people just took some pretty big camper vans through. Let's watch. This guy's pretty much like us. Don't gun it, but get a bit of momentum. Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. No one's got bogged yet. Oh, got some messages. Might go see how the party's going over there. See if I've got some Telstra coverage. Better get off the road. Don't want to get these shoes too wet. The Exodus. Oh, morning. It's oh, I forgot to film the fucking start, didn't I? I don't know what time it is. 6:31. What happened since our last update? I don't know. Got washed out. Went back to Corn finally. Yep. Picked up Victor and Mitch. Ate some yummy fried rice. Oh, that was good. Got in the car. Got the junk. Drove. Put Wakefield Bakery. Sausage roll. Chicken. Satay pie. A couple of chocolate eclair with cream. Iced coffee. 2 finger buns. anyway, got home. I dropped Mitch off. Got home. Oh, mountains and mountains of stuff out of the car, sorting, washing. Yeah. Got to bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock, whatever, just crashed out. Got up this morning at 4 o'clock. My beautiful babe. She's just crushing it. Fuck, I think she's dropped me at the first hill. Oh, there she's just crushing it. Pacing well. Got the Black Hill climate ahead. It's pretty easy to get excited at the start. Feeling pretty well. I was a bit stiff every time I got out of the car yesterday, but got home, got the lacrosse ball out under my busted leg that wasn't bending too well, and gave it a bit of attention and night's sleep. Yeah, anyway, oh, I have to have a sleep at the next stage station if I've got any sleep spots. Better concentrate on what I'm doing. Oh, see ya.
Goodbye.
Black Hill's done. Look at that. Anyway, moving on. See ya. Oh, good work. Smile.
Oh no, my hair.
Oh no. Holy smoly. 7 o'clock?
What's that?
Just starting the 7 o'clocks?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You're cranking.
Long way to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Time to slow down a lot.
Oh. Hey, sexy.
Feeling tired. You're not even halfway through.
Ah, pretty close. Well, we just caught up with the unicorns, IRSs, out for their run. We all got a bit excited and ran along with them for a while. Always a bit of a trick for beginners. Don't run with those guys. And anyway, we saw Maddie, which is good. Seen just about everybody actually. The first 8 o'clock run just went thundering past. No one else has been within a cooee of him. So either he's an outstanding achiever or yeah. Anyway, moving on. It's too slow to taper going past.
Yeah,
hey fellas, good work, good running.
Good work during the week, mate.
There goes Danny just smashing it. team, fuck this hill. We're past Norton Summit. We didn't take a photo and didn't post on Facebook. It's all over. You won't hear from us again until the finish. So we've made Coach Road and we're into, oh fuck, I forget, Cleland. We're into Cleland on Wine Shanty. Claire Bear is behind us, where she's going to stay. And I can't remember what's next. Oh, we go up a hill somewhere, and Mount Lofty. There we go. And then it's all downhill, and then it's a bit uphill, and then there's a bit more, and then we get onto the freeway. I can't remember. Anyway, what did Mick say? One checkpoint at a time. Mount Lofty is next. Whew, I don't remember this on the brochure. Anyway. Clearance, you having your yarn? I've fallen behind the sweeper, but don't tell anyone. Oh. I'm getting a bit old. Anyway, we must be getting pretty close to Mount Lofty. That'll be 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 pegs, and then Brown Hill will be 5. And then, yep, tick the boxes. She's just fucking crushing it. She's the most amazing person I've ever met. Oh. Anyway, enough of that. See ya! Well, we've done Lofty. We saw the kids. Saw Kath. Whee! And yeah, I can't keep up with these girls. They're just too fast. Fast women. It's a bit of a dangerous thing. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, we're doing this Stoob trail. I guess I better catch on for more. Claire will like DQ my ass. Oh, look at that. Usually this bit of the course is the bit that sucks the most, and today is no different. Good work, champs. Thank you. I've run out of give a shit, but fuck, these guys are just fucking crushing it. Oh my god. Oh, I've got to keep up. Try not to complain too much, you know. Whoop, good spike. Anyway, back to it. I've got to water a plant. Oh my god, these guys are killing me. They're doing like 6:15 down the freeway. So you just run a marathon, like really, like 42.25 k's. Nice marathon there.
Thank you guys. I got a little brownie stash. Not nice.
Not where there will be no Two Girls One Cup references on this video. Oh, here she comes. Unbelievable. Ah, yeah. These guys just kicked the shit out of me the whole way. I was like, oh my god, just slow down, just slow down. And they were running down the freeway. I was like, oh, I can't do it, I can't do it. Holy smoly. Look at Claire Bear. She's Hank. She's... Yeah.
Clear the bell. There we go.
Thanks, Claire.
Okay.
So he's busy searching for her lost dog shit. So if you see her Strava and wonder why she's like going round and round in circles, she's looking for some lost dog shit. She's rounding it up to 50. She's gonna fucking nail it because she's a fucking machine. Well, that's it, folks. Fucking like 11 hours, 50 Ks, 2 DNFs in a row. You know what? I've had a fucking bomb. My wife is just... I don't really have words for it. Anyway, before I get all saddy, I'm gonna go to the finish line. See if those wood-fired pizzas are there. Otherwise, Blair Pizzeria is. I mean, you might think my commentary is mainly focused around food, but you know, there are other important things in life. One of those things is looking after yourself. And so he's been amazing today. Is this going to give us a lift? We'll see you, maybe we'll see you at the finish, I don't know. Who knows how it'll end, but we're going to fucking end it together.